I studied French for 4 years in college, and then the year after, I met this French person, Bruno, who was visiting Texas for like several months. I was just a waitress, and they were a dishwasher at this tiny restaurant just north of campus. A group of us would always go out after work, drinking, playing cards, dancing, and after-hour clubs till like 4 a.m. Bruno was to be in Texas for just a few months, then he would be off to California. So I tried my best to ignore my crush. I just didn't want to fall in love with someone who was leaving, So one night, about 2 months into working together at the Irish place, and about 3 months till they were supposed to go to California, we were all out dancing, drinking after work one night, and they were in this foul mood, off by themselves, skulking and sitting at the railing above the dance floor, just staring down at us. Everybody's like, what is wrong with Bruno? Okay, but we just ignored him, kept boogieing, chilling. Not long after, I was dancing under the lights, and I felt someone just behind me. I turned around, and it was Bruno, just standing there, not dancing, just standing there. And I turned and I looked at their wonderful face that I adored, and they told me that they were in love with me. My jaw dropped. Not what I was expecting. Instantly we melt into this very long, passionate kiss in the middle of the dance floor, and everything was pulsing and throbbing, oof. Our friends was laughing and poking at us, but we made it back to the car, and we literally steamed up those windows. I didn't know that was real, but then we finally made it to my place, and we didn't leave the room for a day or two. So, the next 3 months we were inseparable. Whenever we were alone, we would only speak French, and it was so they could have a break from always having to speak English. But it also helped me learn French. I was completely immersed, and I was actually speaking French after 4 years. We spent that Christmas together, and he called his father in Montpelier, and he wanted to talk to his Texas girlfriend. They spoke so fast, and I just realized how much Bruno had been slowing down their speech to talk to me, and how much they really loved me, how much I really loved Bruno. But the sad day came when it was time for Bruno to leave to California, and I was driving them to the airport, weeping. He wanted me to watch this movie called Hiroshima Mon Amour, and said it was about us. I haven't watched it to this day. I Googled them recently though, and I found that they stayed in San Francisco and got married, had kids. But they own this tiny art gallery down in the Dogpatch area. But I also saw that they died of melanoma, far too young. So, this is for Bruno. The rise and fall of love's sweet breath reprimands mind's errant thought that twists the truth that love is not the only thing we feel in death. The coldest wind that ever blew, the hottest sun that ever shone, cannot hide the lifting lift of love's sweet breeze and glimmering gift. The darkest mind and thought and fear cannot live beyond the white lit light. When life must end and thought must die, the light suspends you lovingly here. So what is there to want beyond the memory of your face? To want the morning sun to simply light upon my cheek. To want the afternoon sonata to slowly dip and peak to want the evenings blue, to step lightly starred, to want the coolest breeze that tumbles in the yard, to want the peaches and the sugar in my alabaster bowl, to want the unfolding words become the story to be told, to want the downy pillow to settle underneath, to want my dreams to carry me so deep.